Today's session is on responding to cravings, something we desire, or sometimes we are grasping for something. And so really this practice is about how do we relate to cravings as and when they arrive, as and when they actually arise. So firstly is to notice them, to realize that we have cravings, we have desires, and we sometimes grasp for something. And the Buddha had said that cravings is one of the underlying causes of suffering. So in mindfulness, in secular mindfulness, we watch our cravings, and we watch our reactions towards it, or our desire to act towards it. And then we allow ourselves as best as we can, not needing to react towards whatever cravings that may arise. And that's just the practice. The intention is really to respond to our cravings from a place of strength, from a place of steadiness, instead of in a reactive mode, which causes us to be unsteady. And then when we give in to our cravings, then it may lead us down to a path of dissatisfaction or feeling more stressed and feeling overwhelmed. And so the intention of this practice is really to watch for our cravings and see how we can best respond to it. And through this way, we can better assess whether this craving is necessary, whether this is a wholesome craving for us, whether it's a good idea, or is it just merely a passing feeling. And so without further delay, I would just like to invite you to come to a comfortable position. And in all our sitting practices on Wednesdays, you may do them lying down or sitting up or standing if you wish. And in midway during the session, you are most welcome to also just stand up if that makes you feel more comfortable, or just opening your eyes or shifting your position in case you get pins and needles, for example. And you can sit with your feet on the floor or sit cross-legged and closing your eyes if you wish, or just keeping them open. What's important is to take care of ourselves during this period. Outside this time, we may be so busy at work. And so really in this next 20 minutes is an invitation to just really take care of ourselves, to rest the mind, so to speak. So just coming to sit or stand or lying down on the mat. You can also sit on the floor if you wish. And just simply feeling the weights of the body on your seat or chair or mat. So the mind may be thinking about some things. Just for now, just bringing the mind back to the body, feeling its solidness, feeling the frame of the body, the hands, where you've placed your hands, your legs, the placement of your legs, your feet. So keep coming back to the body each time the mind wanders. It's okay for the mind to wander. That's what minds do. And to help us cultivate steadiness, we just invite the mind to come back to the body, feeling the body, honoring the body. And you may be noticing that you're breathing. So you're taking an inhale and an exhale, dropping into the body, and perhaps feeling the belly as it moves up and down at each in-breath and out-breath. Or you may find yourself needing to shift about or feeling very restless, needing to stretch or fold your legs, constantly shifting your position. So just for a moment, allowing yourself to be still, even if that need arises, that craving arises for needing to move. Just simply settling into the body, giving yourself permission to be with the body, even if the mind is simply pulling your attention away. And if you're feeling the breath, feeling the physical sensations of breathing, and just coming to bear, bringing your whole sense of being with the breath. Feeling a sense of oneness with the breath, a sense of focus, and just being with the breath. Bringing your whole sense of being, focusing on the breath, paying attention to it. Now, if the mind is wandering, well, then just noticing what thoughts arise while holding the breath in awareness. What sort of thoughts arise? Are there any thoughts of craving, desires, grasping for something? Maybe craving for lunch, craving for food, or craving to move. Just noticing that and appreciating it is okay to have those cravings. Now, there may be that impulse to want to do something, to give in to the craving. Just bringing your mind with a sense of curiosity. How does that impulse feel like in the body? Is there a sense of excitement? And just dropping into that feeling, and as best as you can, not needing to react, but simply to just watch that feeling, to watch that craving. Accepting that it is okay to have cravings and we have a choice on how we want to respond towards it, to give in or to just watch it with a sense of steadiness. And if you're finding the mind is going in many directions, there's an option of just bringing the mind back to the breath, or just simply feeling the body, feeling the weights of the body on the chair, or the feet on the floor. If you are noticing thoughts of craving, wanting to shift your position, just noticing that craving, that desire. And if you really have to move because you have pins and needles, then just very slowly shifting the position. Or if you don't actually really need to move, like it's really not necessary, then just simply watching that feeling, not needing to push it away, not needing to add to it by judging, telling more stories in the mind. Giving ourselves permission to just let be any cravings that may be arising, even craving to feel pleasant, to be in a pleasant situation. Or maybe you're craving to get onto your to-do list for the day. Just watching what arises when you think about that to-do list. And just breathing in and breathing out along with that sensation. And just letting be. It's okay to have that thought. The choice is either to return the attention to the breath or simply to just let it be. Just simply letting it be whatever thoughts or emotions that may be arising due to the craving. Or if you're feeling sleepy, like the craving to want to just fall asleep or to zone out, then just bringing your mind back to a point of focus, maybe the breath, the body, or the sounds around you. Waking up from that slumber. stepping out of that sleepiness and dullness in the mind by bringing a sharp focus to the breath, body, sounds, or contact of feet on the floor. So each time a craving thought arises in the mind, you just have to say, that's craving, that's grasping, that is desire. The choice is either to just bring the mind back to something else, to an anchor, to the breath, or just simply just watching whatever feelings that are arising and just breathing along with those feelings, not needing to react, not needing to have to do something. So letting go of doing, striving, craving. And now when you're ready, just bringing the mind back to feeling the body as a whole, feeling the frame of the body, the head, the bone structure of your head, the body, the arms, the legs. Stretching your awareness to feel the whole body. Expanding the awareness, keeping it open. As best as you can, inviting a sense of openness and awakeness. And just simply letting go of any agenda that may have popped up in the mind, or any desires. Just letting that go for now. And just coming back to feeling the body as a whole. Inviting a sense of appreciation to yourself for being in this practice, for showing up to take care of yourself. And as you stay in the practice, I shall read you this poem by Khalil Gibran. Let these be your desires. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. But if your love and must needs have desires, let these be your desires, to melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night, to know the pain of too much tenderness, to be wounded by your own understanding of love, and to bleed willingly and joyfully, to wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving, to rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and a song of praise upon your lips. Let these be your desires by Khalil Gibran. And these final moments of the practice, just appreciating yourself and just sending out appreciation to others in this Zoom space. May you be well and may you be safe. And allowing the eyes to open when you're ready. Taking in the space again.